Already did.
I'm not gonna watch it.
That's fine.
Watch.
Never really counted on you two. Dead
So
dragon
I
corpse.
I ended up getting the Needler. Do I disenchant it or do I sell it?
The needler.
Because six, it's worth 6 gold.
I'd probably disenchant it for the game. It might be worth more to sell to a vendor.
Oh yeah, a bunch of my stuff sold last night on the auction house. I am I just made like 30 gold. Kinda nice.
That sounds like enough for fire protection potions.
I am not making those. No, I'm buying those.
That's
Well,
why
you
you'll
just
never cut it, you two.
toss me the recipe and elemental fires, and I'll make you a bunch.
Did you get the elemental fires I gave you made?
I don't have the recipe, so I sent them to Vibes, and he sent them back. That's what we were using the last couple days.
Okay.
I have the recipe now too.
Nice.
I tell you how cheap I got it.
How cheap?
I got the Greater Fire Protection Potion, Flask of Supreme Power, and the Flask of Distilled Wisdom, the one that gives you 2,000 extra mana. I got all 3 of those for 200 gold.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, now the only one I'm missing is the Undeath to Water Transmute, the blue one that drops in Molten Core. The Restorative Potion, I think? I don't know.
That one's from a quest.
No, it's the one that, like, it's like a health and mana pot all in one.
Oh.
It's a blue recipe. And Greater Nature Protection is the only other one I don't have. I tried to farm it, but the farming that on a Warlock is absolute cancer.
In addition to the nasty cough that's been going around, and my wife and my son both got a stomach virus. They've both been vomiting today, and that sucks. You alright, Sean? Ugh. So there you go. Someone's asking for a tank for LBRS.
Oh, I'm doing Ubers now.
Oh, what are you doing Ubers for?
I'm trying to get the Shellcraft chest. I'm gonna be trying to get the belt. Then I'm trying to get the Shellcraft pants and the Shellcraft chest. Thinking that 200 armor bonus is worth it enough.
Up to you.
The dodge build kind of costs too much for me.
There's no real
'Cause
cost to it. Just don't get
I
the
need to
one
buy
chest.
that. I need to buy the cloak. I need to get the two really expensive dodge enchants.
They're not expensive at all. They're like 12 gold a piece.
I only have 100 gold.
Alright, whatever.
Yes.
Come Blackwing Lair.
Mm-hmm.
Should I try and go full tank spec?
It's up to you. I'll probably
'Cause
have
I
a set
know-
for both.
I know threat is ends up being a problem in that.
Yep. That's about the time most druids shift to more off tanks or heals. I'm gonna be going the off tank route, but that's just me. Sort of like what we do most of the time in Molten Core. We're off tanking every time. We're there and can main tank, but for the most part we're off tanks. We tank and add so that way we can do other things which makes druids so strong.
Well,
Hop
yeah,
out, innervate,
but
heal, clutch, save the party, save the group, whatever.
when threat becomes a problem, druids have the best threat, so um, going full tank spec, being able to put out the threat that's needed, I think is pretty good.
Yeah.
And then if it's a fight that needs more mitigation for the tank, then just go DPS, because you can actually do pretty decent DPS as,
Feral spec, yes, I know.
yeah.
It's part of why I like druids, because we can do anything, we just don't do anything the best.
Mm-hmm.
There's nowhere in the game we're going to be chart topping when it comes to tanking. We're not going to be the best tanks, hate to say it. When it comes to DPS, unless you're just going balls to the wall to prove a point, you're not going to be DPS chart topping. Unless you're popping in CPs and power shifting. But then that's a huge waste. And even then, you might not be if you don't have a good rotation or don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. It's one of the hardest rotations.
That guy was definitely trying to stalk and kill me, so time to bring my druid over to kill him. Oh, I tried to left him way over here. Odin and Chill? The hell kind of guild name is that?
I have no clue.
It's not even clever. But whatever. Doesn't look like people are camping the Zeppelin as much lately either. It's obviously still happening some though. I see skeletons around. Not as much. What are you about?
Nothing.
That's the right answer.
Hold on, honey.
There's a Tauren here named Shockstrap. Alright, while I'm in flight, I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Hmm.
Hey guys, what you up to?
Nothing. Why would you think I'm up to something? I'm on to you.
You're always up to something.
He's got you there, receive you.
What?
I said he's got you there.
You're always up to something.
No. That was the last we ever saw. What's his name? He said I was up to something, then he just left.
I'm back. What's up?
Nothing.
Who did what and left?
I don't know. Somebody joined the channel and then randomly left.
Oh. I made my first core rifle gun or whatever
I was gonna make one.
yesterday. Vibes decided he wanted one made. I mean, it's a good gun, but honestly, I think it's more of a stat stick for like rogues.
Mm-hmm.
Hunters would want the leaf, I would think. That'll be your best bow for a long while. Maybe all of Classic. I don't remember if there's a better one. But I know for a long time for sure.
I know there's ridiculous gear in Max.
Yeah, there's definitely some really good stuff there.
Heart Striker bow and Blackwing Lair. It's about the same DPS.
You want what? You want Reese?
Good rogue stat stick, 14 agility, 7 stam, gun, Blackwing Lair. Now this right here. Pro Magus drops a crossbow. I would replace that with Rocklar with this.
What is it? Link it at me or something?
Quick build.
Oh, yeah. Is that actually better than Rocklar? Link Rocklar for me? I thought it's about the same DPS, I think.
Pretty significantly better. It's 1.6 DPS better, and it's 36 ranged attack power. I think Rocklar is 22. And since it's ranged attack power, I'm willing to bet that's only good for a hunter.
Yeah. Pretty much. 70 health is good too.
This one doesn't work. It doesn't have batteries, but these don't work. They don't work. So even if mommy put batteries, it still wouldn't ding dong because it doesn't
Wow.
work.
3 Alliance Druids all back to back to back.
Here.
One that I logged out to hide from because he was stalking me, getting ready to kill me. He was a skull. Haven't seen him back since. The level 38 that was first here when I got here disappeared, and then the skull showed up. So I'm assuming they may be friends. I don't know. Or I would think maybe same account, but they're both druids, so that would make sense. And a level 58 druid that was just randomly in cheetah form and sprinting off. Don't know who that was either. Oh, this one's in the new Empire. This 38 druid.
don't see anything in AQ 20 or ZG that I'd replace it with.
Nax for sure, but or the Sunwell. What? Herk dirk dirk. What are we waiting on? Axo from the Noob Empire? She's stealth, just in cat form, sitting. And I'm stealth behind her in cat form, just kind of sitting. Waiting on her to go make a move and do something. I'm assuming she's waiting for a friend to show up.
What do you want to eat, honey? Come here, Taco.
But I don't want her to see me out there killing anything, and I don't want to switch back to my rogue while she's sitting here stalking. All comes down to demoralization. This is my place. Oh, Snook just flew overhead. I see you just flew overhead in the Swamp of Sorrows.
You really saw me?
Yeah.
That's crazy. What's up, man?
Not much. Just sitting here stalking this other druid, and I happen to notice you fly overhead.
I'm working on this plus 100 health with pants.
Yeah. The old
Pain in
school.
the ass.
Old school recipes. Yep.
Have you got any of those enchants?
I got +1 dodge and +1 dodge to pants.
But for PvP, nothing? No 100 health or nothing?
Nah.
Yeah, but I got tier 2 pants the other week, so I'm just gonna put plus 100 on the tier 1.
Nice.
And then use those for PvP. Feeling better, man?
No. In fact, my son and my wife are feeling even crappier today, but yeah, I'm making do. I've got my voice for the most part, so I'm streaming and having a little fun, goofing off, doing a little PvP.
Yeah,
and
I watched the rag kill last night. That was sick.
nice. It was sloppy, but it got done. We made it through submersion phase to get him. Which...
Yeah, you made it through submerged weekend.
That was pretty crazy. We need to beef up our DPS a little bit to get him before submersion phase, and that fight will be a whole lot simpler.
Yeah, a whole lot easier.
Yeah. But at least we know we can do it through submersion phase, which is nice. Not many groups can say that. A lot of it comes down to we got a bunch of different things that either can't damage rag, like enhancement shamans, or druids, which aren't really good for feral druids, I should say, which aren't really DPS chart toppers, aren't really good for tanking him, and don't really have a place healing on him either. So it's just, trying to maximize our DPS and fill in a role when we see it. Heal is needed. Doing the normal druid stuff. Freaking innervating as needed and jumping there. And
You're getting punted around.
I had to, jump in his face a couple times when the tanks weren't there toward the end, but.
Nah, but when you're in
cat form? Yeah. I happened to go right to the wrong spot. I was like, well, this is unfortunate. So I'm like, well.
You're swimming through the lava, you get like halfway and he just punts you right back.
Yes, I know. It was unfortunate. I popped my warlock booger pretty early, but, and nature swiftness myself kind of early. But, it is what it is. It all boiled down to us getting the win there, and I got some pants out of it, which is nice.
Yeah,
Pants will be there to help future raids get ragged down, hopefully.
Yeah, now you're gonna be more inclined to heal.
Well, More like it gives me an even tankier piece to heal while in hybrid set. Because I didn't have heal legs before. And just like right now, I'm out here PvPing, sort of. And I'm in the new legs because they're good
Oh,
for
yeah?
Druid PvP. Yeah, it's all about endurance in Druid PvP.
I get a nice enchant on him, man.
I need to get +1 dodge.
Good one?
Huh? About 12 gold. Maybe 14, something like that. You gotta buy a
Already
pristine black
110
diamond.
gold in it.
Yeah, that's why I don't want those old ones from BRD. I'll just get the 1% dodge or whatever from whatchamacallit, Dire Maul. It takes a pristine black diamond and a couple of brilliant shards and done.
I'm glad you just said that because I'm about to turn this in and I was about to head to DM, thinking that this is a DM.
Yeah, no. Those old ones, the expensive ass ones, are not from DM. That's Blasted Lands or whatever. Burning Steep's one of those. Someone's flying in on a griffin right now. What's up, Jen? That's the one. Yeah, you have it on nice, Jen. You should take a picture and send it in the Discord. Still the one and only. Why not, Jen?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on? Don't hear you often in Discord.
Oh. Got in trouble this morning.
For what? Playing a game?
Talking in Discord.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna do that good old age-old principle. If I can't say something nice, I'm gonna be quiet and keep it to myself.
Well, somebody was trying to sleep, and evidently my talking woke them up.
Fair enough.
Oh. She's like, "Who are you talking to?" And I looked over into Discord. Said, "Oh, Fat Barney."
I'm sure that went over well. What'd
She
you
said,
call
"Who
me?
was that?" He goes, "To her, it's Mr. Fat Barney." I go, "Oh, he says it's Mr. Fat Barney." And then the next sound I hear was a door slamming.
You poor thing. Anywho, Snook. Feeling bad abandoning ZV and Starboard up there. You're welcome to come with, Don. I'm about to jump back up channel.
No problem.
I just saw you flying overhead and I wanted to say hey to you.
Yeah, that's funny you saw me.
Yep. Oh,
You guys rocked last night.
oh, that was a hell of a kill. It was sloppy, but I'm very happy with Group 2 for getting through submersion phase and getting like so
I
few
logged
groups
onto
can
your
do
site
that.
just in time. I saw the whole fight.
Nice. How's Groups 2? First time downing them. Just need to pick up the pace on DPS a little. And they'll have it down pat easy.
Is Tuesday when the new battlegrounds start?
The 10th. So 9 days.
Well, they said the week of the 11th or something like that.
Oh.
It might even be.
Excuse me.
God bless you. Sounds like you you got a cough too.
No, actually, just was choking on my coffee.
Oh.
I've been fighting something, a little something. So,
Me too.
of that, I don't know.
Fair enough. I'm gonna bounce up channel.
Alright, man.
Hit me up if you guys need anything, or come on with if you want.
Yeah, I might hit you up in a little while. Might join you guys.
Sounds good. Alright, I'm back. Feel bad, I kind of abandoned you guys, but I saw a snook fly by, so I was like, I'm gonna run up there and or run down there, I guess. Say hey to him.
It's alright.
Where you ditched us.
Cry about it.
It was so awkward.
You can believe it.
Starbird would just not stop talking.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Right. I think I'm gonna go roam around like a jar or something and look for some PvP and get some herbs. I'm a little low on major healing pots, so getting those herbs would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Can't. Hey, I saw you over there. Can't believe you're 49 already. You've been going nuts on that new character.
Not even. Could have put in so much more.
Don't carry the tablet and
Yeah.
work. No. Put
I've
the
been
button
lazy as
down.
hell on my rogue. I went in there and I got like, I don't know, a bar worth of experience
Carry
and
one item at a time.
swapped back over to the Druid. Although I logged the rogue off in a bad spot, I ought to switch back real quick and move the rogue back to the end. On top of the cave in the Swamp of Sorrows, instead of at the end, I need to have him continuing to get that arrested XP up, so I'm logging back on him now. But I did terrorize some poor little druid. She was in my hunting spot.
I got camped plenty today.
How close are you to getting that Arcanite Reaper thing? Yeah, Arcanite Reaper.
I have all the thorium I need, but I don't have any arcane crystals.
Do you have mining?
Yeah, I have 300 mining, but
You're welcome to come with me then.
where are you going?
Oh, I'm gonna be running around Ajara, doing a little PvP and just looking for herbs.
I'm level 49.
I think that's about the level they are over there.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Alright. You want to?
It's up to you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be killing a whole lot unless it's people, but yeah, I can keep you buffed up or whatever. And if you run into somebody, you let me know. I'm just moving the rogue. I'm so happy with blind. Woohoo! That's hilarious. I blinded this dude, took his fade leaf, and he was, of course, pissed as hell about that. And then I'm sprinting off, and he runs up, freaking OMWTFYB, whatever, some shaman and click. Runs up and starts opening up on this dude, and then the druid roots him and runs off like a little bitch. That's hilarious. So happy with myself for that one. But I made sure I blinded his ass and took his fade leaf right in front of him. Felt great. I bet that druid's pissed. And that's the same guy who tried to stalk me for the kill earlier. Yeah, so that's why I didn't see him when I logged back over to the to my druid, because he was just running off grabbing herbs, I'm guessing. Oh, it was so worth it. Little things like that are why I like the rogue. Definitely not my favorite character by a long shot even, but little reasons like that make him so worth having and playing. Distracting people off of cliffs and into the water, and being able to blind somebody and literally just kind of take whatever they're trying to grab and then leave. Excuse me. Alright, I got the rogue parked.
Oh no, did Gore actually miss the rallying cry?
I guess.
You switched over, I guess, just after it went off.
Ah, no biggie.
What's wrong with the leg?
I hope I hit Sergeant on Tuesday. If I hit Sergeant on Tuesday on this guy, then I'll have my epic mount.
Oh, nice. I'm a first sergeant.
Can't get your
now.
epic mount till 60.
You can buy it, I just can't use it.
Oh. Yeah, that is true. You're gonna have your epic mount before 60?
He's been working hard on getting money.
Yeah.
I haven't spent any money on this guy, other than, like, repairs. And minimal abilities.
This entire week, all I've gotten so far is 154 honorable kills. Ugh. It's gonna kill me. I'm probably gonna decay back down to rank 4.
I've only gotten 115 this week. But I'm really salty. So. I mean, that should be enough to get me to Sergeant, I think.
If I go out PvP in like today and tomorrow a little bit like I'm about to do right now, then I might be able to get enough. Oh, I already buffed you. Get enough to not need, or to not worry about the decay. What trinkets have I got on? Yeah, I guess that'll work. Not that ring though, what the hell? What other ring do I have? Do I want? Yeah, that's the ring. Okay. Like I said, we can kill some stuff here and there, but for the most part, I'm not coming here for the kills. I'm just here for, or the NPCs. I'm coming here for just roots, and I figure you can get mining. There's a lot of rich thorium that spawns out here too. And as a shaman, you can go surfing for it. I'll show you where a lot of the nodes are. You know how to surf as a shaman.
For it if I actually had the items for water walking. I have.
No, that's not what surfing is.
Oh, you mean okay, going underwater?
No, that's surfing is. You've never surfed as a shaman before?
No.
Are these guys hostile to you, by the way?
No. They're
Not friendly, but okay.
I literally just got the rep to on.
Nice. So we can run over here and not worry about it and get the free treasure chests they always have. I'll show you a spot in a minute to go surfing, and I'll teach you how. But I imagine you already know. You probably don't know. Never heard it called that, maybe. When you farsight, and then you farsight off your farsight.
Oh, I don't even have farsight on this guy.
You need to get farsight. That is super, super handy for collecting nodes. Because you can literally look from one side of the map to the other. It's good. So in other words, you really have never surfed before.
Well, I've used it before, just not on this guy.
Well, if you haven't used it off of itself, then you haven't surfed. Pretty sure that druid went through here and grabbed all the herbs up.
I got my bow.
Nice. Rockdalar?
No. I haven't gotten the leaf yet, remember? I keep...
That's what I was wondering, like, how the hell did you get your bow? What bow did you get?
Satyr bow from DME. I needed that one for the hit.
Nice.
Until I get the leaf and get that shit done.
Alright, well, congrats. That's good.
Carrot just isn't letting me catch up to you.
It's alright, I'm waiting on you going kind of slow.
What you guys doing?
Spider netted me.
Looking for
I'm doing
PvP and collecting herbs.
You find any herbs yet?
No, I think that druid just came through here and grabbed them, but I'm taking you to a spot where I know there's a rich thorium vein. So I'll see if it's there. I don't know all of them around here because, well, it's been a long time since I've done any kind of mining. And other excuses. I'm too lazy to think of an actual excuse, so I just figured I'd say other excuses. It works.
Gord, does the guild bank have giant eggs by chance?
No, not giant eggs. We've got some omelets. Heisen might have giant eggs. Every time he's ever leveled up a pet, he went to those owl beasts to level it up.
That who drops them is the owl beast?
Oh yeah, any kind of bird that's above level 45 can drop them. Owl beasts included. Someone's hunting around here. Several bodies.
Or he's doing the quest?
Maybe. There's a Tauren body on the ground here. Oh, well there's somebody. But they're dead. Recently killed because there's a dead satyr here too. There's a 60 rogue. May check on a Zergos while I'm out here. Oh, there's an herb. Oh, this guy went for it too. That's one of the ones I need too. You got your ore tracking on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Always.
Doing a good job of not getting aggroed too much here. These things are level 52 or so. I imagine they... Oops, I went the wrong way too. Actually, this would be good for you to surf. Alright, we'll kill this guy. Okay. Oh, there's a plant down there, purple lotus. I guess I'll go down there and get it. Whee! You're welcome to come, but watch where you fall. Your best bet would be to fall down right, yeah, right there. Where's that dumb flower? Somewhere over here.
Oh, mossy footlocker.
Flower's definitely somewhere over here. Oh, there it is.
Oh wow, that was really hidden.
Yep. Alright. There's an ore out there in the water somewhere. You'll want to surf around to find it. It's almost always out there. Let's get you to a decent surfing spot. Clear our way to it.
You sound a lot better today than you did yesterday, Gorth.
Yeah, I didn't talk at all up until I started the stream, so I was just saving my voice. But I know if I, go on for a few hours, it'll be just like yesterday. My voice will be gone from all this coughing.
Me and Slumber were talking. They were just still kind of in shock from downing our egg last night.
Oh, yeah?
To do it a way that a lot of groups don't do, by surviving submerge and then still having enough composure / DPS / heal / tank knowledge to kill them, was just something to be pretty proud of. I mean, I don't think a lot of guilds can say they can have done.
Yeah, no, a lot can't do that.
We had 3 enhancements.
Yeah, I ended up getting bounced around in cat form near you guys. I chose the wrong spot to go run to do a little bit of healing. I got bounced around. Freaking Snook laughed as hell, like a bunch at me, because as soon as I went cat form, he hit, I don't know, one of you guys. I think it was Stacy. And then I go flying, finally get back, and then he hits, maybe it was Stacy again, but someone else, another one of them shamans, and there I go flying again. Took me forever just to get back. Alright, so you farsight out onto the water, and then you just keep the farsight up, and then farsight from that farsight. Just surf around, your radar will show you where the node's at. It's pretty OP. You can go across the entire zone. Just farsighting. And find rich thorium veins out in the water, or anywhere really. This is your best way to look for rich thorium without having to actually go clear up to some of those annoying places where a lot of people just don't include it in their rotation at all because it's annoying to get to them. Like an EPL, where those elites are. A lot of people just won't even include that area, whereas a shaman can just look up there and be like, oh, okay, it's not there, no need to waste time. Or, oh, it is up there, let me start working toward it.
Yeah, I'll just have to learn where the actual normal spot is for them to see if they're up.
Yeah. D-Bomb and, who is it? Anthony and Kazi, I think, are 3 people who can tell you. Or you could just get that dumb add-on that I should probably get, but I haven't.
Gorth, I probably shouldn't put that. I probably shouldn't put that scope on the Satyr Bowl, right? I should save that for Rocular.
Yeah,
Rocular or whatever.
if you're talking about Biznix or whatever, yeah. I would not get that scope. It's just plus 3% hit, and as a hunter, you're probably pretty close to your hit cap.
I'm capped now with getting the Satyr Bowl.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it then. The only thing it would allow you to do is change out some of your gear for a little bit more DPS, but honestly, if you just get Rockdalar, then that's how I would do it. So wait until that leaf drops.
I didn't see any nodes.
Alright, let's work our way back then.
Oh my god, one of my dogs has
How did you
horrible
jump
cat.
this?
I'm an awesome jumper. Have you never seen a cow jump?
No, actually. I live near farms.
Because I don't think they do. Elephants physically can't jump. I don't know about cows though.
Cows can like hop
I don't know if they
and
can
jump
actually.
a little bit. You ever watched Last Frontier? They gotta jump into the water off edges of the. They do jump.
I know they can gallop, but I don't know if they can get all 4 hooves to leave the ground at the same time.
I mean,
Without,
they
like,
definitely jump.
Well, fair
Like
enough.
at whether if they got paper underneath them, that's about it. It's kind of like they got about as much of a jump as I do.
When you
A
can get this
$5
disease off me.
moonkin? Damn.
That's such a meme, but I bet it's stupid strong. But any 5-boxing, anything that can throw burst like that would be strong.
Just moonfire spam.
If they all start, if they get to jump on somebody and they all start with Starfire and then right into Moonfire, Insect Swarm, that'd be so much dot, and then Moonfire spam after that, it'd just be dumb. It'd be very dumb.
Rank 10 moonfire, then rank 9 moonfire spam. So you have the dot rolling as well.
Or you just spam the... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, maybe.
It's just extra a little bit of damage.
Seen 3 or 4 60 hordes running by, so I know there's a bunch of people out here gathering right now. It's a good zone to gather in because you get the mats for major mana and major healing potion out here.
I need to hit 60 so I can do jump runs. So then I can farm my arcane crystals.
Do you have mining on your other tune?
I do not.
Ooh, Mountain Silver Sage. Hell yeah, that's the thing I need the most.
Skinning and enchanting as well.
Where the hell is that plant? Oh, right there. That's what I need the most right now for the major healing potions.
Yeah, were we doing Oni at 6:30 tonight or a bit later?
We're doing Oni tonight, but I don't know if it's at 6:30 or a little later.
Should be 6:30.
Ever since I gave Morn and Star the reins, Morn kind of picked them up, and Star assists Morn in leading, and that's fine with me. So they're moving stuff around, and
Yeah,
it's important for me to not undermine their delegation.
Oh, I actually made it through that without aggroing.
What were you saying, Star?
oh, nothing.
See, how did you see that? And I couldn't even see the stupid thing.
Yeah, I don't even have the gather, well, the thingy to find them.
I'm so bad at seeing them too.
If you remember that Wailing Caverns Serpent Bloom shit,
Mm-hmm.
I have an easier time seeing those not being on that quest than being on that quest.
Oh no, I see those things like... I have made so many characters up to level 30 during the beta or whatever that I can see those things without even trying.
Stop coughing, because whenever you cough, I cough.
You shit, what is that called?
Hmm?
A sympathetic cougher.
Oh, I can't help it. I've been coughing up my lungs and all kinds of lung butter. It's gross.
Oh, that's a good old lung butter.
Yep. Ooh, is that what I hope? Yeah, Mountain Silver Sage. That's what I need.
It's up there with one of my other favorite sayings, which is the good old tongue punch in the fart box.
No, that's so. You're gross. You're gross. Straight to hell. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Where the hell is this flower?
It's right here.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
literally right here.
Oh, there's an alliance. There's a couple alliance right there. They're attacking you. Unfeared? Never mind.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yep.
No good.
Oh, it's a priest and a freaking. Oh, no.
Yeah. I can't believe, like, that totem was doing great on those spheres.
It was.
They're both level 59 too.
No, they're 60. Derp's a lot is 60. That's who I've got targeted right now.
Weird. It's saying level 59 for me.
They must have just hit 60 then.
Are they still chasing me?
Yep. And a night elf came to join in around the corner at the very end there, but he didn't even get to hit me. Oh, there's a whatchamacallit right here. Alright, I switched out to my goblin rocket helmet, so if we end up encountering those two again, I can rocket helmet the priest and we can go after the warlock.
No. Yep. There's the night elf druid.
What level's he?
It's question marks for me.
If you're 49 and he's question marks, that means 60. Because you can see at 59.
Yeah, I was gonna go res your body, but they are camping right on top of it.
It's fine. Just don't be near enough to get hit by him. They're not going to be able to corpse camp a druid. It's like corpse camping a rogue. It's not really a thing.
Especially druids.
Done it once to a rogue. Get flame shock on them right away. They can't vanish.
Bad rogue then. For one, for spawning and not instantly stealthing fast enough, and two, for spawning close enough for you to be able to do that. So even if you're sitting right on the body, they can get into a position where they can get away from that.
Yep. Yeah, I'm getting chased.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to save you from that. That's the same group.
Oh god, they just burned me so hard.
It's a bunch of dots, yeah. Alright, Derp's a lot is the priest. True declass. Alright.
Yeah, it's showing the warlock as 60 for me, but the priest is 59 still.
They're both 60.
They're both being added to that kill on site list.
Oh shit, I just realized I don't have a single bit of freaking water. I guess I got 5 morning glory, dude.
Is that the 5 that I gave you?
Probably.
All the way back in
40, level 45 water. You want half of that?
when we were trying to give someone or get someone entombed?
Yeah, it's that same water. And sure, I'll take some. Starboard, what are you up to? You want to come out here and kill these guys with us?
I'm doing Skolo. Or Estreth.
What are you up to, Zivy? Fair enough. How about you, Fat Barney?
I am leveling my cooking.
Gotcha.
So so I can stop having to buy the squid for raid.
Fair enough. Yeah, I've got max cooking. You could just send it to me and I'll send it back.
I want to be more self-reliant. I'm tired of asking people for stuff.
Yeah, I totally
You
get
can
that.
only fish squid in the winter.
No, you can fish it anytime. It's just more common during like winter or something.
Are you still around my dead body?
No, they're not around
What did you just say about the squid being more common
in the winter.
in the
Specific
winter?
month.
Like literally real life winter, not like in the game.
I don't think there is an in-game winter.
Okay, so you're talking about like right now, it's easier to fish squid in a game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's weird to me.
No, there's a lot. MMOs always do that kind of shit.
I'm gonna be stealth for the next time that we encounter them.
Still winter blended. Yeah, pick up your choo-choo train.
I'm hoping they come up soon because I'm gonna get impatient and get back on my mount, but I want to have the jump on them.
There was one time, I was kind of corpse camping rogue. I was in Wrath Islands. I had just finished killing a rogue and a hunter, and I was drinking up, and I saw him stealth and sprint towards me, and I war stomped him out of stealth.
Nice.
You see that dream foil?
Yep, that's a good one. Need dream foils to make the greater fire protection. Oh, someone's coming up on you. It's a rogue.
And a paladin.
Oh, you're shitting me.
I don't even know I have spy anymore. It doesn't even work. They completely nerfed it.
I'm glad for
good.
that.
Hmm?
I'm glad for that.
It's good that
Spy
they
was
nerfed it.
garbage.
Just go turn it off because I'd rather not hear it beeping when they're already on top of me.
That skull flame shield is so fucking cool looking.
And it has some pretty nice procs. Pretty sure that would be like the best AoE threat thing
Yeah.
other than the one from Molten Core, maybe.
That's the best shield for AoE tanking, I think.
I know there's a shield in Molten Core that does damage whenever someone hits you.
Fair enough. I'd res you, but I'm trying not to burn the 30-minute cooldown unless we're actually in combat with them. You were up ahead, so there was no way I could get in on them in time.
No worries. I had no idea they were around. Trying to look for thorium veins on the side of hills.
Have you ever done NS res?
Yeah, lots of times. Especially in dungeons when the whole party's about to go down and I know I wouldn't be able to get it off in time. INS as wipe retention. NS rebirth.
It's actually kind of awesome that we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you can also only do it once.
I mean, yeah, once a half
Yeah,
hour.
once every half an hour.
And then that also burns the 3-minute NS cooldown. I've used it in PvP before, too. When I know there's a bunch of rogues around or whatever that would kick my ass, NS rebirth to bring another member back with virtually full health and mana.
This guide does not suggest farming rich thorium in this Shara at all.
No, it's not the best spot for it, but it's, you know, one of the best spots for it is like EPL. But I mean, over there we might as well form a raid group to go PvPing over there at this time of day. Over here we're gonna be in, you know, 1v1s, 1v2s, and shit like that. But since you're 49, that puts us at a pretty huge disadvantage at the moment.
Underoath seems like a pretty decent place. I'll never understand why Ghost Wolf isn't a stealth.
I think they were trying to avoid making the class too OP, but at the same time, compared to a paladin, I feel like that would just be a balancing act. I think, almost feel like they should be able to. At least in Ghost Wolf. Paladins are so damn strong in PvP.
They're so annoying. A 1v1 plenty of them in 1. Early levels, though, is really rough against them.
At level 30,
The only thing they have is the freedom thing, blessing of freedom.
No.
And
They
bubble.
have,
A 5-minute cooldown, 10-second immunity to everything that allows them to do all kinds of damage and or heal up to full. A lay on hands, which is a 100% heal and like 10% mana rejuvenation once per hour. Another 5-minute cooldown, physical immunity, which makes them beasts against any kind of warrior or rogue. That's a lot.
they have
Each one of those cooldowns they can pop.
Button.
Oh,
They have
yeah, the Ret Paladins are pretty damn strong. I mean, they're not, to a Druid, they don't seem all that bad, because they're not, because it's a battle of endurance versus a battle of endurance. But against every other class that's a DPS race, a Ret Paladin can pull off pretty solid DPS, and oh, by the way, they can go back to full health 3 times in the middle of that fight whenever they want to. So yeah, for most classes, Paladin is ridiculous. For a Druid, not so much.
they're just a pain in the ass.
And yeah, the immunity to any kind of snare and slow is also pretty huge versus any kind of hunter or warrior or enhancement shaman. So yeah, no, they're pretty strong. It's just we don't have to worry about it as druids is all it is, starter. Because we're the same type of fighter. It's a battle of endurance. Then a druid usually wins that one if it's a good druid.
And if we don't, then we can just run away.
They have 2 things that can stop us: a 6-second stun and a 15-second incapacitate. That's like 30-meter range. Or a penance.
Oh, they have a lot of CC, which is a huge pain in the ass.
Not really. That's about all they got. Is Hammer of Justice, which is 6 seconds, so it's a long-ass stun. So it feels like a lot. Grenades, if they have grenades, but that's not Paladin specific. And Repentance, which is, you know, pretty huge CC. I mean, they can literally use it to reset a fight, like a Mage's Sheep or a Rogue Sap. It's just they don't have near as long. It's only like 15 seconds instead of 25 or 30 or whatever.
But shamans also have Wind Fury, so
Wind Fury is complete RNG though.
Yeah, it's complete RNG,
yeah, they
and
can one-shot
Paladins.
someone.
Paladins have something pretty similar to it. I just don't
Can't
know what
one
it's
shot
called.
a paladin.
No, or any kind of plate.
Or, yeah.
Or really any kind of male either, unless they're just a wimpy ass male. You can one shot a leather player. You can beat the crap out of a male. I mean, you make them shit a brick. A leather if they're in crappy gear, or you know, like a rogue. If you're lucky, you can one shot a rogue. A tank druid,
Let's see
you
how hard I
probably
can hit you real quick, Dor.
on your 49.
Yeah, my 49.
Okay.
Like just sit down.
Oh,
Take
you
down
want
2
it?
crits.
Okay.
Yeah, well, like because it's not actually gonna. Well, oh yeah, you're invisible.
Step up like a half a foot.
Yeah, that didn't even.
Yeah, 600 damage.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna hit you with my thing. 854.
Alright. back to grabbing this plant over here.
How do I surrender? Forfeit or something?
Slash forfeit.
Yeah, on your 49, you're not going to be too scary yet. When you're 60, I mean, when that guy gets Earthshaker or Nightfall or Arcanite Reaper or anything like that, axe-wise, will be scary.
This guy?
At 60, yeah.
Oh yeah. Arcanite Reaper would be nice.
Spinal Reaper?
Spinal. Yeah. Well, I mean, Spinal Reaper is the goal, but you need something nice and strong until then.
Mm-hmm.
Spinal Reaper hidden for a while.
Oh, it'll just depend on if it drops when we down rags.
It's gonna be weird you having 2 enhancement shamans. I'm guessing once that one hits 60, then you're shelving the other one.
Shelving the other one, I'll switch to Resto, and once this guy gets all this gear, then I'll just come on to the raids as a healer.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna
Oh, I
switch
see what
direct
you
to
mean.
Resto.
Yeah, I get what you're
So
saying.
he's gonna raid, resto, PvP, enhance.
No, he's what he's saying is after he gets the current guy geared, then he'll switch over to the other one and be a healer because it'll probably be more important for raids. Is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like
Gotcha.
having 2 enhancement makes no sense.
This will
You
save
should
you.
have
in the-
options. Like if for light heals, you can go on your healer shaman, and if we need DPS, you can go on your DPS.
The goal is to make Rex the main, not Rexnar. This is they're level 47. I can still do this really.
If you pull one, I mean, don't be ashamed to pull one. I'll help you kill one every once in a while, give you some experience or whatever. I'm just not aiming to come out here and kill these. But if we happen to kill one, I'd rather you get something out of it and get some XP. In addition to the chance that, plants and mine.
I'm not seeing any nodes.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of other guys running around though, so I'm sure that's part of it. Although I'm glad to hear that's the first complaint I've heard about Spy being garbage, so I'm glad to hear that nerf really was stronger than I hoped, because I was really hoping they'd just get rid of the damn thing, and I still hope they get rid of the damn thing. But it's nice to know that it's really nerfed it.
Is what you can do in the game anyways if you
Yeah.
just have a bunch of freaking windows open.
Yeah, and I'd prefer for players to have that level of,
Commitment.
tact, rather than, I mean, I feel like add-ons that enhance your PvP should not be a thing in the game at all. I think PvP should come down to raw skill against raw skill, not my add-ons are better than yours,
Yeah.
For everything else, I mean, yeah, go for it, whatever. It's make the PvE a little more convenient, auction whatever, blah 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 blah. I don't really care about any of that. But when it comes down to PvP, it should be skill versus skill, not my add-ons give me a better advantage than yours do. Haha.
I don't know. I don't think there's any way I can get rid of Omnibar.
I'll be right back.
I don't even know what Omnibar is.
Omnibar, it lets you see the cooldowns of your opponent.
But see, that's not specific to PvP.
It is. You can see all player cooldowns, like enemy player cooldowns. So, like, if they use counterspell, you can see how long they have until it's up again.
Yeah, see that. That's one where I know the cooldown, but that's because I've taken the time to commit to memory those kind of things. Like, I know when I get counterspelled, I know it's going to be 20 seconds at best till they can do it again, maybe 30. But I know I've got a 20-second window of assurance where I'm good. I can cast anything with a cast bar and not have to worry about that particular mage silencing me again.
I'd say still a little rougher though, like that, because even though you know the cooldown, you're not going to be counting down every single second of it.
Yeah, but
Whereas
that's
with
part of
a visual.
that's
you
yeah,
might
but that's
just-
part of PvP prowess. In my opinion, that's part of having eyes in the back of your head. That's part of knowing your surroundings. That's part of understanding the combat well enough to. I mean, that's skill versus skill right there. The little nuances that most people take for granted are part of what make the best PvPers, rather than just really good fighters. Knowing the enemy class and knowing how long their cooldowns are, etc., etc., etc.
I am back.
Welcome back. I guess it's just a different day and age, you know. I don't want the game to have any ability to play for me when it comes to PvP. I want to, I don't even do very much in the way of macros. But, like I said, it's just probably a different era. I miss the old school times.
There was actually a really cool macro a guy figured out for.
Alright, I'm getting impatient.
doing,
Staying
like,
in cat
3
form.
hits on Hodge or something.
Grilled squid is the one I eat, right? 10 agility?
Yeah, I think so. That's the
Sweet.
10.
Alright, cool.
10 edgy one.
You want to hear the best macro there is, Gore?
Slash top attack slash start attack or whatever it was.
Slash start attack slash stop attack. And
Why?
you literally just spam that. And you have a chance for getting 3 hits on Hodge.
Oh, that's dumb.
Pro.
How's that any different than...
It's because it lets you when
Does
when you
it
stop
proc
attack,
before your attack?
No, I think it's because it just gives you that instant bar for your attack swing. So if you use like weapon time swinger or weapon swing timer, you see like how long it takes for your swing to actually go off. I mean, it's like dependent on your weapon, but it just gives you an actual visual of when you're gonna swing.
Odd. I don't understand the point of stop attack, starting attack though. Each individual attack has
exactly
a
how it
chance
works either.
to proc it. I thought so.
Oh yeah, no, it's not going to guarantee your Hodge. What it's going to guarantee is 3 hits instead of 2.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay, so in other words, what it does is it cancels the attack right as you're getting ready to attack. So you got the normal swing, and then it gives you 2 chances for a Hodge. So you got your normal swing, and then if you Hodge, that's 2 more swings. So a total of 3. Yeah, it seems like a lot of work though, but
Yeah,
if someone can get that down to second, if someone has that down to second nature, that is impressive. Feels a little
I think you literally
exploitish,
just
but
have to spam the button the entire time you're fighting.
I would think you'd have to time it, but
no, you just spam it.
nah.
Yeah, exactly. Who has time to tire their fingers out like that?
I mean, if you put it on my space bar or something like that, I could see that being a thing, because I'm always jumping around when I'm fighting, but...
Hodge, we're gonna have to get some more runs in Star.
Will do.
Trying to get Hodge on that character.
Hodge and SGC.
Savage Gladiator Chains.
We saw him the other night when Star, Moore, and my brother and Numbnuts went together. The orc came, but he dropped the damn helmet.
Yeah, the Savage Gladiator Chain is the least likely thing for him to drop. It's like 11% drop chance.
It's still a high drop chance, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
total
that's the
drop chance
highest
is
for
like
any epic.
I think it's like 1% chance to ever actually see.
Well,
Yes,
it's probably less than that, because you gotta first calculate out the 1 in 6 chance, and then divide that by nearly 1 in
It's
10.
not even a 1 in 6 chance either, because there's a higher percentage you're gonna get
The 3 crappy guys. The wolf, the frickin' spider, or the whatever, the ogre-ish looking thing. Those
The
guys.
mage is actually wanted as well because he drops the
Banthok
belt.
Sash.
That's this. Yeah.
man out.
Mm-hmm. Where the hell are these guys? I'm looking for them more than I'm looking for the dumb plants now.
Oh, the priest and the warlock?
Yeah.
They're probably gone.
Holy crap. Stuck. Okay, there we go. Haven't run into him for a minute, that's for sure. Shaman are hard for a priest to beat in PvP, Jen, because when you go to cast, they can Earth Shock you, which interrupts your cast. If it's an enhancement shaman, he has a Wind Fury, which is going to hit you really hard. Has a claw shield. They can purge your shields off of you. I mean, a shaman is like a really strong counter class to a priest, so don't feel bad about losing to a 25 shaman. And again, in PvP, a 10 level gap is not a huge deal until post TBC. Like in vanilla, a 50, two 50s could easily shut down a 60 if they're good, and the 60 can be good too. But point is they, comes about the skill more than the gear and whatever else. Like any other expansion past TBC, a 10 level difference is just suicide. Those 10 levels, in some cases, amount to like 10 million health points, like in Legion. Oh, that's right, these guys are pretty high level. Got a purple lotus up here, so we'll go ahead and fight to it for some experience for you.
34 silver away from 690 gold.
You talking to me, baby? Okay. You were being interrupted a lot because a shaman is such a disgusting class for a priest to try to take down. I mean, even a Shadow Priest, which is arguably one of the two strongest PvP classes in the entire game, would have a really hard time taking down a Shaman. Because the Shamans are such a strong counter class to a Priest. Literally everything that you think you can do, they can stop you from doing. Between Earth Shock and Purge.
Use a goblin. The thing that increases your speed, rocket boots. But then they have frost shock.
Yeah.
If you use it after the frost shock.
We'll just clear it. It's gonna keep slowing you down though.
Yeah, we only have that every 6 seconds, and we need to use Earth Shock as well. So.
Yeah, all the shocks share a cooldown. So against the priest,
you basically need to rocket boots and stay out of range of shocks.
You get your purple lotus?
Yeah, I got it.
Uh-oh. I just pulled 3 of the big undead stitches looking guys.
Okay, there's Horde. Level 60. I wonder what he's out here farming for.
Yeah, he seems to be staring at the inside of that body for a while.
Yeah, it means his inventory's probably full and he's deciding what to drop for whatever he just saw. Oh, here we go, Mountain Silver Sage.
Still no
There'd be some more thorium on the south side. I know there's a bunch of it out in the water. We can change to EPL or something if you choose to, but 49 running around EPL would be, yeah.
What's
like,
the frayed abomination stitching needed for?
The carapace for the chain and or mail and plate for the leather chest.
So I should need on it?
The bloodthirst. If you want to get the bloodthirst
Has
chest,
a pattern?
it's not a pattern. It's a something you craft as a quest. So you need 10 of those for that, or for the healing / damage helmet that looks like garbage but has okay stats. Not particularly great, but still another piece that druids could use. And then there are some enchants that they can be used for, but I don't remember which enchants those are. Like the head and pant enchants. But yeah, as a druid, you could just say you're going for the bloodthirst chest, and that's a really good item to have. Although, honestly, as much as I hate to say it, I'm rarely ever using it, because in PvP, I'm not using it, because I'm using the more all-arounded stats, the Cenarian, because it's better. It gives MP5, it gives health, it gives mana, it gives, you know, increased healing.
And during boss fights, you're not using it either because you're hybrid.
Yeah, and the Molten Core, like in a 5-man dungeon, I'd probably switch back to it, but honestly, at that point, the difference is so minute in 5-mans that I almost regret spending so much money to get the dumb thing, because I ended up spending probably about 600 gold on it altogether, because you gotta have like 5 Arcanite bars and the pristine hide of the beast. But as soon as you get the Cenarian chest, it's like, well, you know, I could use this for a couple of fights. If I'm specifically going to be a DPS in one of the fights, and that's a better one, but I mean, all around, the Cenarian's just better for Druid because of our versatility.
Only thing I found out here is some random Tauren shaman fishing. What a weird spot to be fishing.
This is one of the spots where you go up to 300. In fact, you gotta have like 350 or 375 to fish the water nodes out there, which can give essence of water.
Elemental water, not essence.
No, it can give essence of water. The 14 to 18 gold item, yeah, they can give that too. It's the whole
Because
reason
when I
why
saw what you're talking about, it was only the elemental one.
yeah, they can drop the essence of water. It's just not a guarantee.
Huh.
If you're lucky, you'll get 2 or maybe even 3 in one node, but most commonly you'll get none or 1. Because you'll get elemental water a lot more frequently. But they can absolutely drop essence of water, and I think it's Atomica who said he ended up fishing up 3 essence of water out of 1 node, and that's pretty nice. And not very common.
I only found a mithril deposit, really? That's it?
Correct. I think you're right. I think these other guys left.
Someone's mic is a crackle.
Yep, that's for dang sure. Is that you, Mad Stabs?
Can you guys hear me?
Can now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I dropped my headset really hard earlier, and I think I fucked it up.
Are you the guy with the 3.5mm thing that likes to rape our ears occasionally?
I'm gonna be astraling out, Gore. I don't think I'm gonna find any rich thorium out here.
You watch, the minute you leave, I'm gonna find a freaking rich thorium vein.
Probably. That's called Murphy.
Yeah, Murphy's Law. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong, and I like to add a caveat to it, my own personal addendum, and at the most inopportune time. So the second after you leave, me finding one would be, just such a good example of Murphy's Law in play.
So Gorth, you and Kevion are like real life friends?
No, we've met in real life, but only just the beginning of this year, and we've known each other for 10 years. So, he's just, there's people in this Discord I've known for, 10 plus years. And
Gotcha.
he's
And then
one.
what about Ahelium? Okay, what happened to him? Because these are some of the guys that I'm watching your earlier videos on that I haven't seen active.
That's Anthony. He's someone we met in the game who was hilarious and hung with us for a long time. And then his wife threw a fit or something about a monster can, so we made lots of jokes about, did you clean up your monster cans? He was raising an ant army, according to him, because she was mad about them bringing ants into the house. They ended up having a fight one night, I guess on mic, even though I don't think he meant to. And he's like, guys, I gotta go for a bit. And then that was the last we ever saw of him. So we made jokes about, about, her killing him or whatever else. She whacked him. That was the last we ever saw of old Anthony.
Is that where Zivy gets that from, or is that
No, Zivy wasn't part of the guild. That
okay,
might be
that
where
works well
he might have heard the story. That might be where he picked up that joke and he just adapted it to a bunch of other stuff that we do. But that could be where he started that joke. But
that's the last we heard of what's his face.
Yeah, that was the last we ever heard, because we were making that joke, and he joined in the guild and might have heard it one time, and he just kind of adapted it. I don't know. It could just be coincidence. Maybe he just used that as a joke, prior and never knew about the correlation. But yeah, we made that joke a couple of times, and then that was it. But we just made it for Anthony. It was Zivy who started using it just anytime someone went AFK. But yeah, I never even thought about that. That could have been the whole reason why he started making that joke. Because Anthony said, I'll be back a little later or something. Got fussed at by his wife, and then that was the last we ever heard of old Anthony. Think you found yourself in the wrong neighborhood? Got a bunch of high-level mobs, Jen? I don't know why I'm running around in my cat form now. I don't have to go slow anymore.
As soon as this guy's 60, he'll be at max speed.
Yeah, that'll be good.
I'm very excited for the moment next week. This week coming.
Battlegrounds or what?
Buy that epic mount.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate that you still come into the raids with, I guess your alt now. You can't even afford your own repair bills, but the whole point of the matter is you're there and you show up and you're religiously helping people get geared. I mean, you're still helping that character get geared too, but
not as much anymore. I mean, enhancement doesn't really get that much from MC and Oni.
It's just like
the
feral
only thing
druids.
From Oni is bags and neck. Head.
Well, it's just like Oni and MC for druids. There's only a couple pieces that feral druids get out of all that, and most of the stuff that Starbird and I are getting, I don't know if you've noticed, has all been off spec. There's a necklace and 2 rings in Molten Core that we get, and then everything else is basically off spec for feral anyway. And then there's like 2 different kinds of necklaces that we can get in Oni, and a ring, I guess, for tanking. Everything else is off spec once again for druids.
This is the best thing this character has right now, though.
So anytime you see me or Starbird getting any kind of piece of gear, it's vast majority of the time it's just some off spec item that we grabbed. But we're using it, a lot of it though. So this is why it's kind of weird, because they're off spec items, but we're using it in our main spec. So honestly, like, if I really wanted to be a cheese ball about it, a greedy little cuck, I'd be like, alright, we should be rolling on all the Cenarian stuff like it's main spec too, because we're using it for our tanking,
Well, I mean, healers do have better stuff than tier. because there is other stuff that gives more plus healing than Cenarian gear,
Yeah, I know, but
and there's nothing better for the
no,
off tanking that we do.
if you want to make any kind of changes between you and Morn, I've always been one. I know I'm gonna show up enough, and I've always been one who perseveres enough that I'm not
There's
gonna.
not enough druids to be like, oh, I really need it.
Where's this mountain silver sage? Oh, there
Yeah,
it is.
there was one other reason why I also can bring my Rexnar. Door. It was a simple question I asked Morn one night about the loot. So let's say we kill Rag that night. Well, I think I was the only enhancement shaman there that night.
The Hand of
Let's say we
Ragnaros?
killed him. Not Hand of Rag, like, as cool as that'd be to get one, it's not on my top priority, it's stupid expensive, it's not good for PvE. No, it's more like, let's say like Spinal Reaper dropped. Spinal Reaper is prioritized for enhancement shamans, but I wouldn't have taken it on Rexnar because he's not going to ever use it after.
Yeah,
So,
enhancement shamans and two-handed warriors.
He's got enhancement shaman as first priority.
It's best for them.
Yeah. So, what I talked to him about was, let's say, because I wouldn't take it, for the next one that dropped, it would have gone to me, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? I don't get it.
I'd pass on it on Rexnar because I wouldn't be using it on him because I'm moving Rex to the raid as soon as he hits 60.
Oh. Well, you'd have to prove that you win the roll or whatever.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like,
you roll, but then you pass it to the next person, but then what you're asking for
someone
is when
upgrade.
Rex gets it, then you got priority is what you're asking about?
Yeah.
Alright, what did he say?
Yeah.
Okay,
He was okay with that. Yeah, I just wanted to see because I don't want to.
Yep, that's fine.
Anyone out.
Yeah.
Because if someone can get that actual upgrade, I'll obviously give it to the person who's going to get the upgrade.
Yeah, that's good.
Rack, did you like my whisper about the pants last night?
What pants?
Such a random ass thing to say.
Atomic Call had gotten the tier, and then he won another set of pants or something like that.
It was shoulders.
Or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, I did not get your whisper.
Oh, I whispered you. I said you gave the healing ones to Atomic Call, and then Atomic Call won another set. And I'm like, well, why don't you get those, Rick? I whispered you on it.
Because there was no guarantee those other things were going to drop, so I gave what was a guaranteed.
No, didn't you end up getting the second set, though, that he won? Did he give them to you?
The tier piece, I think.
I gave him the tier piece.
Yeah, but then a non-tier piece drop is what I was going to say. He won those, too. Did he give you those?
No.
Okay.
I think he probably had already equipped the tier piece, and then you can't trade him once you equip it.
I know that, but I thought that he said he was going to give you the other piece. Thought I heard that in raid.
I think what it was is he did say he wanted to go ahead and give it up, but we turned around and told him no, because, you know, it's something he's currently using, and it sucks because he just got the tier piece, which was an upgrade at the time, but then immediately afterward, the best in slot healing piece drops. And on one hand, it's like, well, Rex should get that now because, you know, he passed on the tier piece for...
That's exactly why I whispered Rex.
Yeah, but I wouldn't take it first anyways, because there's other people who have been maining heals before Rex.
Yeah, that's still, for the moment anyway, an off-spec item for him, and it's something that it's best in slot for Atomic Cow to currently be using.
So once Cow gets in their tier piece, he'll take off the shoulders and put this said piece on. Okay, so he got his tier piece shoulders. These other shoulders dropped. Correct?
Yeah.
So once he said the shoulders, the tier piece was his 5 piece. So he was getting a bonus out of it. That's why he wanted to keep them. That's why he wanted to give up the best in slots. So once he gets another tier piece, he'll probably put that on, say, bracers.
Yeah.
And then he'll put the BIS once he got on instead.
Correct.
Okay, that's what I was trying to think. Sorry if I was explaining it stupidly.
No.
Oh yeah, you're here too.
Yeah, I'm right next to you. Notice the short orc.
No, because you're too short. Oh. God.
Every time.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
What time is on tonight? You do it?
6:30.
So 7:30 my time. Okay, cool.
About 45 minutes.
Okay.
Unless someone
Girl-
changed it.
About 45 minutes?
This girl is
Oh, yeah.
freezing to death and is going to
Yeah.
have a hot shower to get warm. So I'll be back.
Be careful. If you're really cold, getting a hot shower could put you in a shock. I imagine you already know all that shit, though. I don't know why I'm saying it to a Canadian.
Yeah, I already know all that shit, but thank you. Thank you for your
Yep.
concern.
I just join this RP walk.
I'll be back.
I was going to be looking for another dungeon to do, but I guess not. I'll just wait till raid, or till after raid. Well, what do I do till raid then?
It's up to you. You come out here in PvP. I'm ended up in a lot of 1v2s, but all I'm doing is just escaping from them. Like just now, a paladin and a druid rolled up on me twice while I was picking plants. I got the plants both times and I escaped both times, despite them using lots of cooldowns on me. Friggin' gnomish net. Managed to make the paladin use his bubble and, you know, NS root and the whole 9 yards, but I got away. And then they came rolling up on me again, just the paladin, but I know the druid's not far behind, so I just took that
Ajara?
opportunity. Yep.
OMW.
But if there's 2 of us, then instead of running from a 1v2, I would turn and fight the 1v2.
Can you invite me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Where is this plant? There it is.
I'm actually following the RP walk, Starboard.
How's
You're
that
doing
going?
what? Hey, Starboard, before you come out here, get a bunch of good water.
You're gonna get what I get, or what I have.
You got Morning Glory?
I got like 22 of Conjured Crystal water.
That's fine. I mean, that's something. And I can give you like half of the Conjured Sparkling water if you want to. Oh, what do we got dead here? What is this? Oh, dead troll. Enhancement shaman by the look of it.
When's phase 3 coming?
We don't know. Oh, actually, we do. December 10th, Battlegrounds is phase 3, so they're releasing.
That's phase 2.5.
Yeah, because BWL is phase 3.
Yeah, I guess. Can't imagine we're too far from Blackwing Lair.
They keep releasing stuff super fast.
That's because they know they're losing retention.
Babies.
Well, not just that, they know they're losing retention. Like, for example, I only like to play one character. And I've got the alt that I'm using for alchemy. And I'm sure a lot of it is the fact that it's been holidays and I've been sick. But I haven't felt like jumping on the Druid because there's really nothing I need to do. Unless people, message me asking for help with something or whatever. I've run all the 5 and 10 man dungeons so many times. I'm sick and tired of them. I only do them if someone drags me into them, which I still end up doing occasionally.
I guess I'm gonna drag you in with Star after for some arena anger forge.
Oh, I messaged you a couple times in Discord. I'm like, "Are you okay? Are you alright?" Because like you
A
hadn't
lot.
like streamed or been on in, like 5.
Sickness has been taking a lot out of me. I've been, my voice has been gone from me coughing literally till my voice is gone, which is dumb. And then the holidays, we've been busy because all, Thanksgiving's a big holiday around here. We invite all the family and, a bunch of strays, all the family and a bunch of friends, and whoever shows up gets, we sit down and eat and chill and talk and tell stories and goof off. So between the holidays and me coughing until I'm blue in the face a bunch, and being exhausted from being sick, I hadn't been on a whole lot, but I hadn't been on the computer a whole lot just because, just because been sick and been holidays. But when I'm on and jumping on, it's like, all right, well, I can either level my alt another level and a half and get that done, or I can get on my Druid where I have no goal and nothing really to do aside from raid nights and PvP. But the PvP has stagnated a lot in the world because, the Battleground announcement came out and then a lot of people just stopped roaming around PvPing or being online, I guess, at all until PvP comes out. About the only thing I see people out here doing now is like what I'm doing, gathering, and that's about the only way I find good small-scale PvP right now is doing exactly what I'm doing, just running around gathering a bunch of herbs for my alt. What's up, Star?
Yeah.
And the only other thing I could do is I could run around and get richer and richer, but what's the point in that?
Give it to me.
Mm-hmm. When you get within a couple hundred gold, I'll loan it to you, but, for the people who have the slowest and hardest time getting gold, I'm more hesitant about loaning it because, like I said, I don't really keep track of it, and it takes them forever to get gold for themselves. Making gold to pay someone back doesn't seem like it'd be a very high priority for them.
I'm usually on in the mornings and that, so I can probably farm enough elemental water or something to pay it back if I were to steal stuff from you.
Yeah, you got high enough fishing? Because if you got high enough fishing, we can go out there and I'll show you right now that you can get elemental water.
I don't have fishing yet.
Yeah, it's like me. Fishing's such a boring freaking skill level.
Yeah.
I've got it now, but I don't have it high. I've got it at, look.
You're not wrong that it's boring. I leveled fishing just so I could get my own deviate.
Oh, that's why I haven't gotten any gains with fishing for so long. I'm at 150. Yesterday when I went in PvP'd that whole time, I'm like, man, I didn't get a single freaking gain. What the hell? It didn't occur to me. I was maxed out. 150 of 150. I need to find the trainer again. Well, that makes a lot of sense.
And you don't have to give me gold specifically for my mount.
I'll listen to you.
I don't know. I think making my epic mount the first priority on Rex is the best decision. And I stupidly did not do that on Rex now. Because you can just make so much more money when you have an epic mount.
I basically knew better than to buy anything ever. When we were growing up as a guild, a bunch of low levels working our way up, we had enough people with the right professions that anytime we needed bags, at first I was making a bunch of bags for everybody, but then we ended up having so many tailor enchanters that, because Casey was, Anthony was, Lucas, that sold my soul, was. So, it got to a point where it's like, alright, well, this is just me wasting time when I could be giving the cloth over to them, letting them get gains, and I could be working on something else. So I switched, and we never were wanting for bags because, we'd always have someone else make us a bunch of bags. Which is
my
one of the...
Papa did that for a while, was just making bags for me. Really?
Correct.
Oh, and you're running away from... Oh, God.
We gotta go back this way. I checked for plants down there. There are none.
Well, I'm just gonna try and get out of combat here.
Just put him back to sleep and run this way.
I want my mount.
Man, I imagine 2 druids is going to be annoying as hell to try to kill, because you get one of us low, the other one NS's him, then they're like, alright, switch to that one, he's healing. Then
The other one
you,
heals.
you NS heal me when I get to about, 40% or so, and son of a bitch! And then, of course, we both got potions, too. I've got rejuve potions and only 1 healing potion, so if you need some rejuve potions, let me know, I'll give you a couple.
I always have 5 potions, major healing potions on me, but I never use them.
Oh, no, definitely use them in PvP. That's about the only time I use them. PvP or to stop a wipe from happening in a dungeon. I don't really use them otherwise.
My wipe prevention is Innervate and NS heal.
Well, yeah, but if you still need wipe retention after that, potion.
I don't like spending money on dungeon runs like that.
Yeah, you spend more. I mean, let me put it this way: if you die, that's more than the cost of a single major healing potion.
How much are they?
Healing's what, like,
About 80 silver apiece. A death is about a gold and a half in leather. Major healing are 2 gold? No, they're not.
pretty sure they went up.
Yeah, about to say, go check. Maybe they've gone up, but even then, it's about comparable at that point. 1.5 to 2 gold per death. Not to mention, if you survive, most likely you're saving the rest of your party some gold too.
Major healing is about, the lowest is a gold 37 right now.
Yeah, so your death costs more than that.
Yeah. Oh, and especially when you're saying a wipe, that's times 5 typically. Like, no, you're not the one spending it, but you're costing in total.
I get what you're saying. I hate to use them in PvE. I'll push the wire a lot in PvE and risk potentially dying. I died yesterday in Molten Core because I didn't want to use one, and I got criticaled and then overpowered, or crush blow, whatever it's called.
Didn't dodge that one.
Nope, didn't dodge that one. And I died. That was the one time when I was tanking the destroyer or whatever, and there were 3. I was like, alright, I could use this macro and use a potion and survive. Or, as long as he doesn't crit or overpower this next, oh crap, then I'll get healed, is what I was thinking. So,
I'll be right back, boys. I'm gonna run to the convenience store before,
Alright.
Sounds good. But unfortunately, he did kill me in the next hit, so I was like, well, whatever.
So, you promised me PvP.
There was some out here, but now we're just looking for it. I avoided the paladin, paladin druid. They definitely killed a shaman pretty close to that area, but I found them on the southern side, so we're making our way over there now. But I'm still looking for plants as we go. Because a lot of these plants are going to be my major healing potions. The golden Sam and the mountain silver sage.
So, I'm trying to think what I would actually spend my gold on right now.
Save it for your mount. That's what you save it for.
I think the only other thing I'd spend it
on here we go.
Is maybe profession stuff. No, this is only one guy though.
Every little bit. Go ahead and get that fear off on me. Here it comes. I gotta admit, that guy did just bait the shit out of that heal. Ooh, nice heal. Thank you for the double honor, champ.
They do so much damage.
I mean, those curses are huge, and then they just shadow bolt after they got you cursed up. Oh, so there's one. And my dumbass totally did get baited into using my Insignia of the Horde. The cast bar went totally full, and then he moved forward. I think, honestly, I didn't get baited as much as he thought it was going to go off, and then he moved to start casting on you. So, I mean, like, his cast bar was totally full, and then he moved forward and switched target to you. But I got enough interrupts on him that he stopped casting, and I popped it right then, and right as soon as I got full, because I was about to be, it was, basically, my plan was, I'm feared and I'm not, booyah. But I totally wasted it because basically a very, very perfectly timed unintentional bait of that trinket just happened. So for 5 minutes I can't get out of it, so I've got my Grandmaster Arena trinket on now. that was dumb. I feel cheesy because he basically baited the insignia of the Horde when I didn't even need it. But
you can use insignia of the Horde when you're not infected by anything?
Yeah, you could use it right now.
Oh. I didn't even know that.
It's a huge waste. But yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm like, you don't have blacksmithing yet. You didn't use that 30-second immunity trinket.
No, I don't have it yet.
Who was the person last night that said you could right-click your Anixia buff and share it with other people?
Oh,
who was that?
Who was that? I remember someone was saying it.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I fell for it.
Oh my god! He stripped his own buff. Oh man!
Like I didn't say a damn word when I did it, but I did fall for it.
You only lost like 20 minutes or something of it because it was basically over by the time he made that joke. But that was freaking hilarious. I didn't think anyone would fall for it.
I'm probably the only one that fell for it, but I might as well come.
Oh, these guys don't like you.
Apparently.
There's greater mana potions in there if you want them.
Only 6:30.
Yeah. It's about right. About 25 minutes, give or take.
I haven't done my my rep grind with them yet.
You should definitely at least get them done friendly.
Yeah.
If you ever decide to go enchanter for real, you're gonna need these guys to be revered at least. Maybe exalted, I don't remember.
No, I'm going blacksmithing engineering.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
But I definitely do like that offhand though.
Offhand?
For Bog Medicine Pouch.
Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about the 2 enchants.
I've been just focusing on gear lately.
The only downside to that is after you get it all, then what?
Yeah, I told him he's gonna need to go start working on his aqua contents, or what I can't say the last word, but the quest for the douse.
Yeah.
He's like, I've been working to get him. I go, well, we're gonna lose a few of them people to the group 3, so we need more of people to have those, especially our raid leads should have them.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's not even a difficult chain. Just takes a little time. Plus, you get a really good fire resist ring out of it right at the very end. The last one gives you a 15 fire resist with like 7 stam or something. Here, I'll link it right now. But it's a really good ring.
I saw it on you.
Oh.
Move to group 3 to help kind of get it started.
What's up?
I just want my nemesis leg. Oh, I care.
Oh, yeah, the ones from Rag?
Yeah.
Yeah, you and everybody else.
Really want the Sulfurous band. I can't believe that the 110 armor 20 stamina ring hasn't dropped yet.
Oh, yeah.
Like in any of our raids, it has not dropped.
Where is that chart?
It's in the raids and in the announcements. Oh wait, Heisen, same as yesterday, holiday hijinks. Alright, so Heisen will be joining us about 10 or 15 minutes late tonight as well.
Alright.
I love how people, by love I actually hate, but I love how people still send me messages for group 1 and group 2. And I imagine once I get into group 3, I'll, So I feel more like a messenger than anything else. I put a group together and then I move on to the next one and put them together, but I still get all the daggum messages. And every time I've been like, let Starbird and Morn know. But, you know, most of the time I assume they don't. It's annoying. But it is what it is. Comes with leadership. Alright, hang on. Let me send this to... I sent it to both of you guys. Alright, down here was where I ended up fighting the Paladin and Druid. I'm hoping to see them again. Because they were running around in circles down here at the bottom area.
I can stay back a bit so I can stealth in if you want.
There's a body of someone. What is this? That is a human female, looks like. Rogue, I would assume. Based on the swords.
Oh, Snook is here.
Oh.
You're gonna aggro that then.
Mace gain, let's go.
Did you actually get it?
No, I don't know. Who was that with him? Oh, Luke's old. Oh god, I did just get it! 300 maces! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's been like 6 weeks of molten core trying to get it. And I just got it. Oh man. We're just running around looking for PvP and gathering. Oh shit, 4. 5 stacks.
What are you trying to give him?
Purple lotus, wild thorn root, and a rune and a single rune cloth.
Here, just give it to me.
Nope. Hang on. Here, mail me this stuff. Oh, son of a bitch, he already traded with you. Or started.
It's fine, I'll hold it.
How much did he give you?
He gave me 3 stacks. Oh, you're in trade. Well, you already... Whatever.
Here. Mail this crap back to me.
Lava course?
That's from when I made someone something and I forgot to put it back in on the other character.
Jesus.
I'm saying with story.
This is why you need a bag out on.
No, it wouldn't help.
Oh my god. And yes, it would help. It would be, you would be able to see what's your gear and what's not your gear and stuff like that.
I just gave him a brittle dragon bone. I'm gonna go bug him. You're welcome for the brittle dragon bone. Yeah, no worries. I know how much gold means to you and all that jazz. So you guys running around looking for PvP too? And gathering?
We just landed, yeah.
Yeah, there was some, but the last couple laps there hadn't been like none hardly. That's basically what we're doing.
Killed a few mobs, got an Eye of Shadow, and then came over here.
Are you shitting me? No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You don't
We
get
ran
Eyes
into,
of
like-
Shadow here.
No, not here.
Okay.
In Winter Spring.
Oh shit! Grats. Who'd you get it for? Or just selling it?
My,
Oh, son of a bitch.
Because you're
For my
greedy
fun.
cucks. Got it. Alright. How about a star? You want to go to EPL? There hadn't been much here lately. We'll go to EPL and see what we find over there.
But
What? You
I
wanna-
can't get
alright.
it. My Hearthstone's got a 30-minute cooldown.
Alright, we'll roam around for
You
another
guys
30
want to
minutes.
work?
Yeah, that'd be great.
You gotta come in our group.
Okay.
Hey, I've got no group. What the hell?
Wrecked.
How am I gonna get back to org when I want to go back to org?
I think he's doing Undercity since that's close to EPL. You little shit. Thank you.
Raid's in 15 minutes.
Ah, we'll get 15 minutes to go and gather then.
Good luck, guys.
Thanks.
What level's your herbalism?
315.
315.
Oh wow.
Torin.
Alright, yeah, I was like, what the hell?
Torrens get 15.
Never failing.
Mr. Never Fails.
Yeah.
That's right. I haven't had the case where I've run up on a Black Lotus yet and started picking it while someone else was picking it, and them fail and me succeed. But I haven't really found any Black Lotuses either.
Yeah, that's gonna be a great feeling.
Not for them.
Not for that.
But yeah, I imagine someday that will be. Hey.
Yeah.
It'll be hilarious. For
You know
me.
what? I'll probably just end up heading back to org for now.
Oh, you gonna send me out there on my own gathering? What a cock. Yeah, but there wasn't much PvP there. I ended up finding a bunch of 1v2s. As soon as Star showed up, like, the whole damn place was desolate except for, like, 160 Warlock that we killed. Twice, because he was dumb
What
with
was
the
his name?
Soulstone. I don't know, it was a gnome.
Not that rememberable.
3 gnome warlocks that roam around here a lot. It's like Ron Mexico, Zor.
Was it Ron Mexico?
Hang on, I'll tell you, I'm
Zor,
looking.
Ron Mexico, and who the fuck's the third one? What's the third one?
It's not Wu Man.
Ron Mexico, yeah, it was
Yeah,
Ron
Ron
Mexico.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, we're always killing him, dude.
Where were we just? We were just killing him in.
In Felwood, yeah, he was in Felwood.
Oh my god. He just got away from you guys and came to us. Now he's gonna be up there, and you guys are gonna ride by. It's nothing as bad as what we did to this mage yesterday. Starbird, were you there for that yesterday?
Oh wait, the freaking spot is back here.
There was a mage after raid yesterday. We went PvPing, and this poor. I don't know. It was a gnome mage. I don't remember what his name was, but we.
Oh yeah. I was there.
We right out by Chill Wind Post, their spot in Western Plaguelands. You know, he comes up on us, we kill him, and then we all leave. He's sitting there like because there was another raid, Alliance raid running around. So he stayed in his body until we all mounted up and left. Starbird not mounted up, ran off just off screen, stealth, and come right back. And then frickin' he gets up, we kill him again, and we're thinking, oh, that guy's probably so pissed. And then we're running like, let's go check out Chill Wind for the hell of it. We run up, and that dude is in the graveyard, just rezzed with spirit sickness, resurrection sickness, and we kill his ass again. I'm pretty sure he just logged off. He didn't even res after that. He was just gone. No bones, no nothing. He just like, screw it.
What did you do at that point?
We weren't even like trying for him or nothing, but that poor guy thought we were like just persecuting against him with malicious like prejudice, I guess. I don't know. Poor
Magicians popping out of nowhere.
That was amazing though.
I know, that poor guy. He's probably pissed as all hell. But it is what it is.
Snook, did you get stuck?
I got a dream ball.
Oh.
Dreamfuls are nice.
Dreamfoil and Mountain Silver Sage was the best.
I can't believe we survived the freaking submerge and still got ragged down. That was,
Yeah.
It was sloppy as hell, but it was good.
No,
Everybody,
we watched it. It's pretty cool. Heard you got like some nice double Druid pants drops.
Oh my god. I felt really bad about it. Like, I'm glad Dildo got his. And don't get me wrong, every other Druid, of course, would roll for it. And I ended up getting the second one. And I'm not, like, upset about it. But I feel like I would have been happier if it was Druid pants and something else. I'd rather not have gotten them for me or Star or whatever else for us off-specs. And let someone else get a pair of pants that would help push the raid that much better for next week, you know? That said, you know, it is nice because I end up tanking in hybrid gear, so that'll end up being part of my tank gear for each week.
Really want to get that self-wears band.
The band is over, yeah.
What's that one do again?
23
intellect, 13 stamina, like 10
yeah. That's pretty nice.
Especially for Heart of the Wild spec.
Yeah, Heart and S.
It almost gives you like 30 intellect.
It's like 28 or something at that point. 28, 29 intellect for that one piece.
Yeah.
Sure, back.
Alright.
Once I get parked into org here, I'm gonna go and do some stuff real quick, and then I'll be back and give out invites.
Alright, hang on, I'll be right back. Hey, what's up, Crazy? How you been? Sorry, I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, you're not at all. What up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Just wanted to come in here and say hey, because I hadn't seen much from you.
Yeah, I haven't fucking seen you in a minute, man.
Yeah, no. Part of it, I'm sure, is the whole fact that, you know, we're not in the same guild, but, you know, it's just good seeing you.
No, wait, what'd you say?
Part of it is the fact that we're probably not in the same guild anymore, but it's good seeing you.
I never got to talk to you about that. My bad. It was just I told Snook, you know, he's pretty much.
If you're feeling like it's an owed explanation, don't worry about it. I'm not coming in here to guilt trip you. I just want to say hey.
No, but I still owe you it. I do owe you it. Guys, you're the man. Like it all started with you, but I'm saying like with me getting into Deja Vu and taking it to that step, being able to raid with you guys a little bit. Long story short, I just was never able to commit, and I felt like I was like almost like fucked up because I'm like going into a raid, and then I would expect to like be able to roll on eye. How would I be able to expect that when there's 5 active priests every week? It's not realistic. It's not about. I just felt.
Your bike is awful.
Oh no.
What are you doing at NS thing?
Dying.
Sounds fun. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll give out invites when I get back.
Alright, is it better for right now?
No, still very fuzzy.
A little, I mean, still bad, but probably we were understanding it.
Yeah, no, I can understand what you're saying.
No, long story short, I just felt like I was almost cheating myself and the guild out of, I expect the raid following I get every 2 weeks for a raid, like I can't be like that, so I just went like a little more doing casual in a way. I don't know, I just took a step back. I didn't have to leave, I don't know, I feel like I wasn't being fair, realistic.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I get it. I'm not going to drag you or anybody else kicking and screaming into the guild. If you don't feel at home here, then don't be. It's just good seeing you regardless.
Yeah, no, of course, man. Is Group 3 going already?
We'll be soon. This Thursday will be the first attempt at it. See what kind of attendance shows up.
So what were you saying about the kayak?
I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to hit buttons on this fucking mixer. Hold on. Hello?
Hey.
Yeah, does that sound any different?
Yeah, that's better.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
a lot better.
I think I've had this option on the mixer that bugs it out, dude. That's so crazy. Oh my god. Yo, there's a little thing. I gotta look up what that option is. I don't even know. I'm such a noob. It sounds a lot better still?
Yeah, you're fine now. 100%.
Wow, dude. dude. I'm sitting here buying fucking 840s from Jordan literally tonight. That's so dumb, dude. All right. Okay. So I'm on the middle span at Gilbert's last night, and you can only get there by kayak. So I strapped my kayak to my roof. And
Oh, that sounds wicked.
It just went weird again?
No, I said that sounds wicked.
Oh.
Only get there by kayak? Holy crap.
Yeah, you can only get in the middle span. So, Austin, the middle, like a bridge, you picture a left span, a right span, and the middle thing that the sailboats and all that bullshit goes through.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're on the left span on the north side, and I get on the kayak. Or no, I send Jess over first, and then I put everything on the kayak, and I go over. Bro, I put out the accurate with a live ladyfish. I flipped the ladyfish on a shrimp, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna put this whole thing out. And it had to be like 2 feet long. I put it out, and I walked the other way to get a shrimp, and I swear to God, it wasn't 2 seconds, and that reel's going. Bro, I move it into strike, and I set the living fuck out of whatever it is, bro. And I promise you, I think I hooked the same thing we hooked in Longkey, or wherever we were. Bro, it took me from the right span going against the tide all the way to the left, like by, I don't know how to explain it, bro. And I went, yo, I'm being real, it wasn't a shark, because I pulled hook on it, and no, it broke on the tie, but I had my leader. And it
Were
was
you in
head
saltwater?
shaking the whole time, yeah. It was like brackish, like a mix of both. Fucking.
I'm about to say, in some places, if you get a turtle, man, those things will fight worse than a freaking shark will.
No, the rays, bro. The rays are really.
Yeah, rays are tough too. I swear, I think turtles are worse than rays, though.
I don't see a turtle or a ray fucking slurping a two-foot ladyfish though, and I was like narrowing my options. I was like, this is either the world
ray
record.
could.
Yeah, it definitely could, but it would have to work at it for a second.
Yeah.
I don't know. This thing was just one slurp gone and fucking.
Big ass ray, maybe.
Damn.
Awesome, but it's like head shaking, and you know they got rows of teeth. If it's a fucking shark, it's gonna instantly cut, and it didn't cut.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, I have a fucking trophy on here. I have like a 300-pound tarpon, a big ass Jewfish, the world record snook, and it went back and forth. And I had 40-pound fluoro, and I got the end of the fluoro without the hook. So
Damn.
we're
in their raid channel. I think they're about.
Oh shit! I picked the wrong channel.
Yeah. Let's move out. All right, Gorth. Good luck
All right.
with the raid.
Well, real quick, let me regale you on the most awesome fishing story ever.
Yeah, join.
Alright, check it out. I was on Buford at the docks. I cast the line, it didn't even hit the freaking water, and I feel the tugging. I caught a stupid little, I don't remember what it was. It's just a little bitty, like, 6-inch, looked like a crappie, but it was saltwater, so it wasn't a crappie, so I don't know what the hell it was. Just a little saltwater fish by his top dorsal fin as he was coming to the top of the water. Just freaking somehow managed to hook the top of his dorsal fin as it hit.
Dude, when you don't hook them by the mouth, they fight hard.
Yeah, it feels like you have a. If you reel them from the side, if you snag a fish from the side and reel them in, that shit feels like you got a tank on.
I thought I had something special too. Like I'm not lying. I thought I had something good. I was like, holy crap! I don't know what this is, but I had no idea how I hooked it. Like as it hit the water, all of a sudden, just the second it lands, I'm thinking, like any other time, I got a second. But I hear the splunk, and it's just, all of a sudden I'm getting yanked at. I'm like, what the hell? So, I do all that fighting for this little bitty 6 or 8 inch, whatever it was. It looked like a crappie, but it was just nothing. Just a little bitty pissant fish.
Damn.
I would have threw that fucker right back out. Let his ass get eaten.
Alright, guys. Well, good luck with the raid.
Good luck, yeah. Have money.
This is pretty desolate. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Honey, that doesn't mean you can have it right now. Oh, baby. Come here and give me a hug. How you feeling? I'm not sending you to school tomorrow because I want to keep an eye on you, make sure that you're 100% better. I don't want you getting sick at school. Mark, Mark,
Yeah.
I wanted to let you know I am not taking Sean to school tomorrow because I want to make sure that he's 100% good.
Yeah, that's fine.
before I send him back. Come here, come here.
Morn. MC raid? We're going MC again, sir?
Oh. As soon as I fix it, you done goofed whispers me. Oh my god. That's funny.
For MC?
Shush.
Oh, you can invite me whenever you're ready to do invites. I left Snook's group, so I didn't want to accidentally get locked into his.
Whisper me. Oh, much easier that way.
When the boy don't know how to tap / invite space gore.
If I had to type all this out, oh my god.
You type it out once into a notepad window, and then you copy and paste it.
No, I mean / invite and their name, or then right clicking on their name.
Yeah, remind me to give you an add-on tomorrow. After this, you just add all the names you want to it, and it invites everybody up.
That's
and you only
cool.
have to pick up a few extras.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, call me old-fashioned. I did it the other way too. / invite, or I'd make them send me a message. That way I just right-click invite. Ow. Oh, God bless you, Sean. Arthas tears aren't a particularly valuable plant or whatever, but I can make those into a potion that gives +10 shadow resist. And it also diseases the opponent to make them deal less damage for like 30 minutes.
We are missing.
Atomic Cow won't be there.
Yeah.
My husband is not answering my whispers. I'll be right back.
Go bop him from the other room.
He's in trouble.
Bop him upside the head. Be like, listen here, Cujo. His name's probably not Cujo, but listen here, Cujo.
Listen here, compadre.
I don't know why that name popped in my head, but it sounded funny.
How could any
Am I messing up what you're doing there, Morn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to sort them out until we've got a full group. At the moment, all I'm doing is just going melee versus range.
You did have a hunter in a melee group, so I figured you were fine with me doing it like that.
Oh, that was because we had 5 and they dropped into the next one. trying to remember. Is oxidized restore or enhance?
Enhance, I think.
Hands.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Thought so.
I
We're
have a pretty
going to
good
be.
resto set if you need a healer though, so.
We're a little light on
Fine.
healers at the moment.
Might as well.
Well, no, we'll wait until see what we got and then figure
No,
it
I'm
out.
just saying.
Oh, no, we'll put all the shamans together. We know they're all on hand. Don't worry.
I gotta pee.
How'd you guys do in MC last night?
One shot everything.
Even Rag?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And the best part is, we killed Rag after submersion. He survived into submersion with like 17% or 16%.
We might. Yuri might have to leave before we kill her because they have to leave in 30 to 45 minutes.
It's fine.
That's fine. We don't need him necessarily, but he's welcome to come up.
Melly's here, so Rakios will probably be here. So
Rakios is already in here.
Yeah, so he could perfectly main tank it, no problem. I mean, honestly, it's Oni. She's pretty easy to tank. It's the hardest part is catching her phase 3 just right, which lately you've done really good about, actually.
Yeah.
Both times she came down and ended up getting on you. Both the last 2 times we did it anyway, I should say. You were like 2nd or 3rd target when she came down, which is pretty impressive.
I mean, every time we do her now, I'm using a pummeler, but I mean, it's not that bad.
I end up accidentally stacking too much in phase 1 and getting fireball aggro dumped. So by the time we hit phase 3, she's hit me with 1 or 2 fireballs in phase 2, and I'm way down there on the list because I'm not generating threat during phase 2.
I forgot to send you 1 flame sack. I sent you everything but the 1 flame sack.
Yeah, send it. And I'll get it all up and send it over to Canon later. Excuse me. I wonder how much actual gold I've probably spent just sending crap in the mail.
Probably a lot.
No, not a lot, I assume, but, you know, just getting to a gold, I imagine, takes a little bit, and I'm pretty sure I'm at like 3 or 4 just straight up gold. Everything you send is like 30 copper a piece, but I'm sure
Unless you're sending big amounts.
No, every single thing is 30 copper. So
And
if
it actually goes
you
up to 2 silver, at least. when
every
you
single
send...
item is 30 copper.
Oh, I see, okay.
So, probably good 5 or 6 or maybe 10 gold even.
Well, that sounds like 300 items is a gold.
Is it? There's 300 items, 3 gold.
Oh, if it's 30 cents an item, 30 copper.
Mm-hmm.
3 items is 1 silver.
Oh, yeah.
And isn't it? And that's 100 silver is a gold, right?
Yeah, so it'd be 333 or something to be like a gold.
Right. But, yeah, over 300.
Yeah, probably about 5 gold then, I would wager. I've sent so many items, mailboxes back and forth. It's been thousands of items.
I watched the stream while you're doing your stuff in your mailboxes and all your tunes.
Mm-hmm.
I bet it's a lot of freaking higher than that.
Yeah.
A lot of shit.
Heaven help me if I ever end up forgetting to check it for like 3 weeks. So much crap will be gone.
Yeah,
But I only keep the stuff that I can afford to lose in the actual mailbox. Like all the stuff from MC supplies immediately comes out of the mailbox and goes into the bank on my bank alt and stuff like that.
I wonder if I used a fire wand, would it proc fire spells?
It doesn't block fire.
It has to be a
but it does give benefit from your plus fire damage.
Yeah, the wand itself is considered a spell, but it doesn't activate certain procs.
Makes sense.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, hey.
Are we hitting up Oni tonight, or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Invites are
Is
already
there any other
going.
invites right now?
Oh, cool beans. Pass and vision about
Fun
outcome.
bag? Whoa.
Starbird, please.
Shidani gave me 125 gold. Is that accurate? Is that what she got yesterday from consumables?
That's what she told me.
Seems a little high.
She wouldn't have. She doesn't have nearly 100 gold, so.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
yeah. I guess that would be about right because it puts me almost back to 900. So it's after what I spent. That's probably about right. At least a lot of people did pay this time.
Hey, good luck, guys. I gotta log.
All right. See you later, brother.
Bye-bye. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, we're definitely light on healers this time.
Oh, there's some more fish oil. I knew I had more fish oil.
We got plenty of range.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. But it means me and Star, if we're, I mean, obviously we try to be off tanks to pick up threat right away in phase 3. But if we're not the tanks who actually pick up the threat in phase 3, it means we convert to healers during phase 3. You know, like any MC boss.
I kind of like wearing my threat gear so I can try and, even if a warrior picks it up, I'll try and pick it up off them so that the DPS can go as ham as they want.
Okay. I'll be in my hybrid gear, so if I happen to get it, great. If not, then I convert to healer. Stomp, if you got a good resto set, pull that out and help heal. But if you're still...
Do you remember who got the eye last night?
Bullpen, I think? Oh,
No,
Death Sticks
Death.
was it? Okay, yeah. Oh, you're back to NS Heart of the Wild? Or are you, do you have NS, Stump? Are you full?
I have NS.
Okay, so you're NS Heart of the Wild. Yeah, that's my favorite spec. It's so good for PvP, and it works fine for raids.
I'm probably going to be switching to full feral come Blackwing Lair.
That's up to you. That extra 3% crit is nice. I just can't value it over the instant full heal.
3% crit, 10% extra damage, which kind of equals 10% more crit.
Oh, you're going Omen Feral?
Yeah, Omen Clarity.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty big. I have a spec that goes along those lines. I just didn't like it as much, so I went with Hard NS.
Hey.
I was just thinking about you, Squeakers.
Thank you.
I'm like, is he in the raid? You're not in the raid.
Don't be thankful. That's not where he was going with this. You don't want to know how he was thinking about
I was
you.
just like, I was thinking who we're missing from last night, and Squeakers was one of the people I said in my.
Yeah, I got caught up with Christmas decorations.
Yeah, I got the Christmas tree sitting beside me.
I don't want to start yet, man. I'm dreading that. I gotta do all the lights and shit outside, man. I don't even get started on it. I'm so lazy right now. I don't know why.
Trying to think. Is there anything else I need to put on?
I'll bring my fire resist so you don't have to, Gorath.
Yeah, it works for me.
So I'm guessing the raid's full up now?
No.
Nope. Not even
Lots of
close.
people.
In fact, we should probably go ahead and start pugging if we want to pug.
Doing that at 1:45.
Alright, 2 minutes.
Whisper Starboard for invite,
Yeah.
Squeakers.
How many tanks do we need come Blackwing Lair? Like, is there boss
I don't
pulls
remember
with
the individual
multiple
fights.
packs?
I don't remember the fights well enough to tell you how many tanks we for sure need. I know there's a couple where you need 2.
Because if we need 2,
you must have 4 for Baylor Strays. Because the first 3 are almost certainly going to die.
Yeah, that's each individual one it's basically a 1 tank fight, but you're guaranteed to lose tanks like every 30 seconds or 90 seconds. I don't remember.
Every 30 seconds the tank dies.
Yeah.
Is that the bomb one?
No, this is the one that gives you like unlimited mana and then you eventually die.
Well, yeah, that's
well, unlimited rage or mana.
Unlimited mana, unlimited rage, unlimited energy.
Go ham, but you die.
And then you get an ability called Burning Adrenaline, where you have completely unlimited everything and no threat, and you die, and it takes away 5% of your life every couple of seconds, every tick, basically. So you have 30 seconds, then you die, and you explode.
I don't think you can heal though, or get healed through that.
No, it takes away 5% of your life, absolutely.
So, real quick question:
Max,
starting in Orgrimmar instead of Dustwall?
Because if we're starting in Dustwall, what are you gonna do? You can't mail stuff. You're just gonna sit around there with your thumb up your ass. At least in Org, you can talk with people, run around to the auction house, check your mail, do whatever, blah blah blah. Duels are literally the only thing you can do in Dustwall. You can go there if you want, but you can sit there with your thumb up your ass for the next 15 minutes while we get everybody together.
I mean, I don't give a fuck about sitting in here because I've already put all my shit on the auction house. There's nothing to do except for stand around here as well.
Alright, stand around there if you want. Point is, either way, you're standing around. At least if you're standing around in Org, there's more you can do. Maybe not in your specific case, but in general.
Point is, if you want to stick your thumb up your ass, you can do it anywhere you like, but wherever you're going to have fun, do it.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you make sure it's 2 inches up, you're all good.
Get the anal beads out. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back.
What if I lost my thumb in an accident?
What kind of accident?
Well, then,
it's important.
It was a welding accident.
This is full of shit. I had a MIG welding gun blow up on me. I never lost my thumb. I got shrapnel in my arm, but anyway, I'll be right back.
God, 3 points to tailoring 300. And 3 for enchanting.
What do you need to finish?
I don't know. I got a couple enchants for boots. Anybody want boot spirit? +5 spirit. I don't know. Any free enchants if you guys want. I'm by the mailbox in Org. That's Envision.
I'll take a spirit to boot. Oh, what was the name? I'm sorry.
It's Envision. ENVISION.
Do you have the agility to back? To cloak?
I think I got a +3, I think. Let me check. Let me put them on his boots real quick.
Or bracers? I think it's 1 agility.
Okay, I have gloves +7. Agility. Oxy, you wanted the spirit to boots?
Yeah, might as well grab that.
Do you have extra mats for Envision, or do we need to grab mats?
I'm just giving you guys free. This is what I got. I'm up to 299. I need 1 more point. Anybody want gloves +7 agility?
I'll take it, Bet Barney.
I'll take that.
Oh, I already said it first, and now it's asking.
Whoever opens the tray gets it. This is the 300
Aw.
point, guys. This is it. Cross your fingers.
Gotta find you.
Yeah.
No.
They're first.
I
No.
don't even know where you are.
All right, here we go. Drum roll. 300. 300.
Nice.
Still give me the enchant.
Wait, you're out?
Yeah, I'll give it any guys if you guys want any enchantment, I'll do it free. I don't even want to tip. If you guys have the mats or whatever you need, I'll tell you what I got. Who's looking for the back for resistance or anything for cloak or?
I was looking for agility. That Barney who just traded with
Do
you.
you have the mats for the agility?
But I don't. So if he doesn't have the
so it wasn't
mats. Oh, okay. Sorry. My bad.
Oh, the agility one is easy, man.
Yeah, this is what the agility one is. Let me see. Someone wanted agility for feet, was it, or was it agility for bracers, right?
Bracers are back.
For the hands.
Oh yeah, and Rec wants hands.
He wants to catch these hands.
Yeah, well, hands I definitely got. I just have no mats left. Period. I have like
Okay, you
2
don't
out
have
of
any
3
mats left,
illusion
yeah.
just. Surprised nobody wants the minor haste for gloves.
I have
Nah,
my speed avarice.
the stats are always better for the gloves.
See what I got for bracer. I have greater stamina +7. I have greater intel +7. I don't know if I have. No, I don't think I have the agility bracer. I don't think so. I'm looking.
Do you happen to have superior spirit to shield? I have the materials.
Oh wait, I think I
Alright,
do
I'm
have
back.
that in the bank. Hold on. I have 2-hand major spirit +9 spirit to 2-hander.
I need the shield one.
Let me see.
What's going on over here?
Alright, I'm back.
Hand party.
I got greater stamina to shield. Let me see.
I need spirit specifically.
This is the one time I wish that I had Boomkin form. Boomkin form. Because their dance is so much better, although it's not as good as the Ogre. The Ogre sells it the best.
I don't have the +9, but I have the +7 to shield.
I don't have the materials for the 7.
I'm gonna link it again. I'll link it in Guild Chat.
You can whisper Melly. She may have it. Whoever's asking for it.
I already asked her. She doesn't have it.
Morn. Morn have it.
You have to. That actually might be an MC drop.
Get out of here, Satan.
It drops off the Scarlet Warders and you can play them.
Whoa, calm down there, Satan.
Morn, do you have it?
Have what?
Spirit, 9 spirit to shield.
It might be on the auction house pretty cheap.
Is that an offer of reputation anywhere, or is that?
I think it's just
No,
a random
just
drop.
Random drop off
I'll check
Scarlet
auction house.
Warders. I already did.
Oh.
Do you have enchant boots greater stamina +7?
I think I do. Hold on, let me see.
I'm just wondering because I have an extra formula on my alt.
You got, there's 2 people that are in sync. They were in sync.
Boots, I have greater stamina +7. Yeah.
Alright.
Thanks, though, man. I appreciate it.
Just saying I have the formula on my bank alt. Seeing if you needed it.
I'll take it for yours.
I do have a tougher one to get. Greater resistance for cloak. I mean, it's +5. It's not much, but it's for everything. All
Oh,
resist.
nice.
Yeah, that's a tough one to get.
What
I
drops
haven't
that?
justified buying that yet.
I don't know where the hell I got that from, but I know I did get it from one of the bigger dungeons. Maybe I'm thinking Skolo, but I don't remember.
It's probably one
I
that's
think
just a
it's
random drop.
World drop over a certain level.
Yeah, most of the
That's
enchants are
right.
just world drops.
Yeah, I haven't bought the shield a spirit shield yet because nobody wanted it.
The only one who would is Resto Shaman. Rest or healing shaman or healing holy paladins too, but I mean we don't have those, so really only Resto Shaman would care.
Yeah, that's where it came from. I'm checking it out. It was Temple of a Car, ST Sunken Temple.
Yeah, I
Ew.
don't like it a lot.
That thing is a pain in the ass to make, though, man. Looks like there's a lot of mats. This one's like Heart of Fire. You need like Core of Earth, Globe of Water, Breath of Wind, Acre of Undeath, and Lesser Eternal Essence.
That's
and
all
Core of Earth.
cheap. Except for Lesser Eternal Essence, everything else is cheap.
Heart of Fire is expensive. They get you on that.
Heart of Fire is like
Elemental
30
fires
silver.
are expensive. Heart of the fires are cheap.
Yeah.
Oh, Elemental Fire, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Elemental Fire is the expensive one.
Speaking of Elemental Fire, hey, Star, congrats, man, on that recipe today, man. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you get some fire protection?
Oh, you want to show me that thing, Star?
Yeah, sure.
What you want
That's
for him?
pretty awesome. Thank God one of us got it, though. I mean, I already got
Yeah.
one, but I gave it to my wife. But that's awesome.
I heard you got that really stupid rare ring too.
Dude, I got it. I did get it here.
I've got one of those too.
Oh wait, I actually need to have it on me to be able to trade it.
Well, see, mail it to Cannon and let me know what you want for it. I'll give you the gold here. But mail it to Cannon.
100.
That works. Yeah, that's fine.
Really?
Yeah, if that's what you want for it, it's fair. It goes for as low as 75, but it's usually in there for like 100, 150.
Don't tell me I sold it.
So, this ring, I don't know. It's like a love-hate thing I got going on. So I like using it, but you can't. Once you use it, you can't take it off to switch it with another ring.
Yep.
It just like takes your thing away.
It's
which
really good
sucks,
for priests.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah, that
Okay,
ring.
money at all times, but because if you lose it, you have to wait 30 minutes before you can use it again. Then it's just a useless ring.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
then you switch it
Then you can
out.
just swap
But
off the ring.
the nice thing is the buff lasts for 30 minutes. And if you're careful about your threat, that's 30 minutes of 22 MP5 and a 500 health point shield.
And it's also pretty good for PvP for that for that 500 shield.
I honestly wasn't even gonna roll on it. Everybody rolled need on it, and like it was even like some of us weren't even gonna use it. They just wanted like to roll need on it, which I could see like me, Star, and a couple other like one other person were, but everybody was rolling need on it. So I'm like, you know what, I can use it. It's better than the crap I got right now. So.
Where'd you go, Gorth?
Right here. Bouncing. You just
I
ran
see
by me a
2
second ago.
Torns.
I'm in the
Yeah,
Rain of
right now.
Fire. I'm not a Tauren.
Oh.
Have we started pugging yet?
Yes.
I'll mail that to Cannon. I'll just give you the gold.
Okay, fine. Are you sure you want to give me 100 for it?
Do you want less? You're still working toward your mount.
Want or
Just take it. It's fine. You're still working toward your mount. Like I said, 100 gold is a very fair price for it.
Who was the other person that was talking about enchants? I know Kiwi enchants. Who's the other person?
Envision.
Envision.
who am I sending it to again?
Cannon.
How do you spell
KH.
it?
Yeah, I'll whisper it to you. I'll say it in raid.
I'm not in the raid.
You're not in the raid? Oh, dirt.
I'm on
Yeah, okay. Oh,
Starbanks.
yeah, I figured that out.
Yeah, and you became lead as well.
Yeah.
I did?
Yep.
Oh, that happened.
Literally right after you typed your alt's name.
Burp. Excuse me.
one thing I actually have a ton of is enchanting mats.
Oh, you want
Now,
some more
hopefully I
M&Ms?
sent it to the right person.
If you send it to that name, now you're making me nervous. Are you in the guild on Starbanks?
Yeah.
Then it should have auto-populated. Because
Yeah,
Cam's also in the guild.
it did. I just really hope that's it.
We'll find out.
Yeah, can you pass me back lead?
Yeah.
Alright, got one more.
Thank you.
You want me to send out a ping, see if I get anybody?
We just need a couple of healers.
Alright. I'll see if I can get anything.
Got one more combat rogue and
Why isn't Heisenberg coming?
He is.
He's coming.
Okay, so you're saving a spot for him because he's whispering me right now.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. I see him.
He was just logging in, yeah. Yeah.
I didn't see he was in guild or in the raid.
Venge was what us old timers use, by the way. I just dated
Yeah,
myself.
old timers. Yep. Well, good old Ventrilo.
That's old man.
I would do that stump, but I don't want to waste this yar.
Yar.
Eat them one at a time, booger. Combat rogue wants in.
yeah, hold up on at the moment. We've got one who I might get. I just had to take a mage to pick up the another resto druid. At the moment we only have 5 genuine healers. 6 should be coming soon once he bloody accepts.
I've got a mage asking me if we want him to come.
No,
We just need healers. Like that's all we have space for.
You're about to lose Yuri.
Yeah, that is true. I sharded no.
I'm gonna get ready. I'm up here to this flight pad and start dancing.
It is so hard not to click on travel form.
I got a yar.
Like this whole time I've been wanting to click on travel form because it's just second nature.
Pirate's your new nature now.
I really wish they made it so that you still look like a pirate even in forms.
Not in forms necessarily, but after you come out. Like between forms.
Yeah, that would work too.
Because it sucks that it wipes Deviant. Like, it doesn't wipe up certain things, like costumes from NPCs. Like, you can go out of form, then back into one, but not wand costumes, and Deviant Delights don't work that way either. But, like, if you get the Scarlet costume or something for that quest, you can shift in and out of forms or whatever and still be fine. Still got it when you come out.
Heisenberg, I got my cooking up to 295, and I got the squid recipe too.
Nice.
It's the guy out in Tenerife sells it.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't too crazy because I wouldn't have gone out of my way for something. Because I had it early. I wouldn't have gone out of my way early to get a cooking recipe. Although I do want to get the dumpling ones. when that comes
Is cooking what makes the deviant hides that change your appearance?
Yep.
Yeah. You just have to, it's it used to be a semi-rare drop. It's probably all over the auction house. You probably get the recipe for like $10 or 10 gold rather.
Yeah, it's something that drops at like the late teens, early 20s level range, maybe even low 30s.
I've gotten 2 already.
It only drops in the Barons.
Yeah, it's a Barons only thing.
Each time I got it, it was by the entrance to the Night Elf place or that area.
Entrance to the Night Elf place.
Dark
Shore?
God, yeah, that path. That's if I already have all that wide open space, kind of by the path.
I didn't even know it dropped up there.
Yeah. It's funny. It's kind of common on Horde. If you had that on the Alliance side, it goes for a lot. It used to go for a lot. I remember.
Does that 55 Druid need to come? That he was in last night?
On your tune yet.
Oh, okay.
PMO
Bummer.
Are we rolling out yet?
Alright, I think we can head on down. I'm trying to work out if we can get one more healer, but we might have Garthwood as well.
Yeah, I'll heal. It's fine.
You
I'll
guys
still
leaving?
be trying to off tank in case
Yeah,
I get it.
Yuri's gonna have to go, but someday. Oh, you do.
Utah. Why UTA?
That's fine.
That was just a rogue.
Yeah. So we can find another DPS.
Okay, so are we all ready for Christmas carols?
No.
Oh,
good God, no.
I feel like it's a little early. But the radio, I know the radio stations are already blasting them, but it's definitely time. Yeah, true.
I
Some of
waited
them.
until December 1st to start, okay?
I'll tell you what. No, but I do want to hear you sing some. I want to hear how they come out of you. So let's hear it.
Okay, name a Christmas carol. Let's test my Christmas carol knowledge. You name one and I'll sing it.
Fairy tale and
Okay, don't know that one.
Let's do a simple